Song of Songs, Chapter 1. The Song of Songs of Solomon. A bride sings of her lover. Let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for your love is better than wine. Your ointments have a pleasing fragrance. Your name is poured out like perfume. No wonder maidens love you. Draw me after you, let us run. The king has brought me into his chambers. Chorus, daughters of Zion. Let us rejoice and be glad in you. Let us extol your love more than wine. Rightly do they love you. The bride. I am black, but beautiful. O daughters of Jerusalem, like the tents of Kedar, like the curtains of Solomon, do not gaze at me because I am dark, because the sun has looked on me. My mother's sons were angry with me and made me keeper of the vineyards. My very own vineyard I have not kept. Tell me, the one my soul loves, where you graze your flock, where you make it lie down at noon. Why should I be as one veiled beside the flocks of your companions? The lover and bride express affection. If you yourselves do not know, O most beautiful among women, go out yourself in the footsteps of the flock and graze your kids by the shepherd's tents. I compare you, my darling, to my mare among Pharaoh's chariots. Your cheeks are lovely with ornaments, your necks with strings of beads. Ornaments of gold we will make for you with spangles of silver. While the king is on his couch, my nard spreads its fragrance. My lover is my pouch of myrrh, passing the night between my breasts. My love is to me a spray of henna blooms in the vineyards of En-Gedi. How lovely you are, my darling, how lovely. Your eyes are doves. How handsome you are, my lover, oh so delightful. Yes, our couch is luxuriant. The beams of our houses are cedar trees. Our panels are cypress trees. Song of Songs, Chapter 2. I am a rose of Sharon, a lily of the valleys. Like a lily among thorns, so is my darling among the daughters. Like an apple tree among the trees of the forest, so is my lover among the sons. In his shadow I delighted to sit, and his fruit was sweet to my taste. He has brought me to my banquet house, and his banner over me is love. Sustain me with raisin cakes, refresh me with apples, for I am weak with love. His left hand is under my head, and his right hand embraces me. Daughters of Zion, of Jerusalem, I charge you, by the gazelles and does of the field, do not arouse or awaken love until it delights. The voice of my lover, behold, he is coming, leaping over the mountains, springing over the hills. My lover is like a gazelle, or a young buck among the stags. Look, he is standing behind our wall, gazing through the windows, peering through the lattice. In response, my lover said to me, Get yourself up, my darling, my pretty one, and come, come. For behold, the winter has passed, the rain is over, it is gone. Blossoms appear in the land, the time of singing has come, and the voice of the turtle dove is heard in our land. The fig tree ripens its early figs, the blossoming vines give off their fragrance. Arise, come, my darling, my pretty one, and come, come. My dove in the clefts of the rock, in a secret place among the steep path. Let me see your form. Let me hear your voice, for your voice is sweet and your form is lovely. Catch the foxes for us, the little foxes that ruin the vineyards, for our vineyards are in blossom. The bride's revelry. My lover is mine and I am his. He grazes his flocks among the lilies until the day cools and the shadows flee away. Turn about, my lover, like a gazelle or like a stag upon the mountains of spices. Song of Songs, Chapter 3. On my bed in the night, I longed for the one my soul loves. I looked for him, but did not find him. I will get up and go about the city, into the streets and into the squares. I must seek the one my soul loves. I looked for him, but did not find him. The guards patrolling the city found me. Have you seen the one my soul loves? Hardly had I passed by them. When I found the one my soul loves, I held him, and I would not let him go, until I brought him to my mother's house, to the chamber of her who conceived me. Daughters of Jerusalem, I charge you, by the gazelles and the does of the field, do not arouse or awaken love until it delights. The king on his wedding day. Who is this? She who is coming up from the wilderness, like columns of smoke perfumed with myrrh and frankincense, with every powder of the merchant. Behold, it is Solomon's traveling couch. Around it are 60 warriors from the warriors of Israel. All of them wield a sword, experts in war, each man with his sword on his thigh against terrors of the night. King Solomon has made for himself a carriage from the streets of Lebanon. He made its posts of silver, its back of gold, its seat of purple cloth, its interior fitted out with love by the daughters of Jerusalem. Oops. Oh my goodness. Go out, daughters of Zion, and gaze upon King Solomon with a wreath his mother placed on him on the day of his marriage, on the day of his heart's joy. Song of Songs, Chapter 4. The king delights in his bride. How lovely you are, my darling. How lovely your eyes are, doves behind your veil. Your eyes are doves behind your veil. Your hair is like a flock of ewe-goats descending down from Mount Gilead. Your teeth are like a flock of shorn ewes coming up from washing. Each of them has a twin, and none of them is missing. Your lips are like a scarlet thread, and your speech is lovely. Your temple is like the slice of pomegranate behind your veil. Like the Tower of David is your neck, built for weapons. 1,000 shields are hung in it, all shields of warriors. Your two breasts are like two fawns, like twin gazelles grazing among the lilies. Until the day cools and the shadows flee away, I will go on the mountain of myrrh and the hill of frankincense. You are altogether lovely, my darling, and no blemish is in you. Come with me from Lebanon, my bride. Come with me from Lebanon. Watch from atop the Amana, from the top of Sinir, even Hermon, from lions' dens, from mountains of leopards. You have captivated my heart, my sister, my bride. You captivated me with one of your eyes, with the one jewel from your necklace. How delightful is your love, my sister, my bride. How much better is your love than wine, and the fragrance of your oils better than all spices. Your lips, my bride, drip from the honeycomb. Honey and milk are under your tongue. The scent of your garments is like the aroma of Lebanon. A locked garden is my sister, my bride, an enclosed spring, a stilled fountain. Your shoots are an orchard of pomegranates with choice fruits, henna with nard and saffron, calamus and cinnamon, with all the trees of frankincense, myrrh and aloes, among all the finest spices, a garden spring, a well of living water and flowing streams from Lebanon. Awake, north wind, and come, south wind. Blow on my garden, let its fragrance spread out. Let my lover come into his garden and eat its choicest fruit. Song of Songs, Chapter 5, Awake and Waiting. I have come into my garden, my sister, my bride, I have gathered my myrrh with my spice. I have eaten my honeycomb with my honey. I have drunk my wine with my milk. Eat, O friends, yes, drink your fill, O lovers. I sleep, but my heart is awake. A voice, my lover is knocking. Open to me, my sister, my darling, my dove, my perfect one, for my head is drenched with dew, my locks with dewdrops of night. I have stripped off my coat. How can I put it on again? I have washed my feet. How can I soil them? My lover extended his hand through the opening. My heart yearned for him. I rose to open for my lover. My hands dripped with myrrh, yes, my fingers with flowing myrrh on the handles of the lock. I opened to my lover, but my lover had departed. He was gone. My soul went out to him. When he spoke, I searched for him, but did not find him. I called, but he did not answer me. The guards making rounds in the city found me. They beat me, bruised me. The guards on the walls took my veil from me. Daughters of Jerusalem, I charge you, if you should find my lover, what will you tell him? That I am sick from love. Now is your lover different from other lovers, O most beautiful among women? How is your lover different from your other lovers that you charge us so? My lover is dazzling and ruddy, standing out among 10,000. His head is pierced gold, his hair is wavy, black as a raven. His eyes are like doves beside streams of water, washing with milk, mounted in their settings. His cheeks are like a bed of spice, towers of sweet-scented perfume. His lips are lilies dripping with liquid myrrh. His hands are rods of gold set with jasper. His abdomen is carved ivory inlaid with sapphires. His legs are pillars of alabaster set on bases of pure gold. His appearance is like Lebanon, excellent like the cedars. His mouth is sweetness. Yes, he is totally desirable. This is my lover. Yes, this is my friend, O daughters of Jerusalem.